All right, hey guys, it's midweek meetup. Yeah, I wasn't there last week. Sorry. I just missed it. It's tough sometimes because it's really busy, and I run a fitness business too, and we have a paddleboard business also that's opening up. So we're like a couple weeks from now, our fourth season takes off. So we've just been grinding it, getting things ready outside. It's super exciting. But anyways, today what I want to talk to you is about going after your goals, going after your dreams. I'm always sharing like things to do that can help you make it better or this or that. But today I just wanted to give you a little motivation and tell you to do it, because sometimes there's people in our lives that are just saying, what, you want to do a fitness business, or what, you're going to spend all your money and buy a bunch of paddle boards? What is paddle boards? Like, people will maybe discourage you and think like you should just keep your regular job or this or that. And some might not. You might have a lot of support, and that's great. But sometimes you just need to hear a little bit more from someone that's done it, who's been through it. I've been doing my own thing for 7-8 years now, a trainer for 10, 12, and I would never look back. I will tell you that the first year running your own thing is not going to be easy. If you're in a gym and there's clients there already and it's bumping, then great. But when you go out on your own and you rent your own space, or you have your own studio, or maybe you guys, you bought your own studio and you're trying to make it work that way, whatever it is, you're going to have that overhead, and now you're on your own and you have to build those clients. It's going to be hard. If you expect to have a class full, 30, 40 people weeks into starting, it's not going to happen. Okay, unless you're just like in the exact right location. I shouldn't say it shouldn't, I guess it could, but don't be discouraged when it takes a year or two. I remember after my first year, I was kind of like, all right, like, I don't know, maybe I should go back to working at a gym. I'm just not getting the amount of people I want out. And maybe I was getting some classes 15, some classes 2. The odd time you get a no-show, and that like really hurts your ego, because you're just like, man, like no one wants to do my class. And for one, sometimes people don't know about it. For two, it's a new routine for people, maybe a new location that they're going to. It's something out of their natural, their regular routine at that time of their lives. So you got to get that people coming and going and getting used to it. So you're not going to be super busy right away, okay? And for three, sometimes we're just new trainers and we're still like learning how to train. And we're not the best trainers yet. And we might still be a little shy. We're not hitting all those little areas and that perfect balance that we need to be. Okay, so keep at it, learn every day, try new things, make them your guinea pigs, practice moves at home on your time off. That's the best thing you can do. Get in your backyard, try different moves out. I make up half my shit just by like getting down in the grass in my yard, going this way, going that way, under, up, doing little different moves, and then I'm like, boom, that's sweet, perfect. I put this and this together and that together and move them this way and that way, and just start thinking. So on free time, get out there, try moves yourselves. It all comes together. If your classes aren't the size you want right now, that's okay. They will get there. You have to stay at it. You have to market it and Facebook about it, Instagram about it. It should be on your mind every day to get it out there and tell somebody, or lots of people. Without being salesy, that's the hard part. You don't want to put out there too much salesy stuff on your Facebook. It gets annoying to people, and then they don't even read it and they just kind of scroll by you. So, that's a whole nother combo. We've talked about it before on my channel, marketing and this and that, and I'm still learning myself. Just things I post every week doesn't mean like I'm like a super pro and know everything. I'm just saying what works for me, things that haven't. I just like talking to you guys and sharing what I do. So another thing is always keeping it fresh. Like, the world's evolving, people are evolving, technology. We need to, as trainers, keep being innovative, adding new things to your classes. Maybe it's a new, piece of equipment. Maybe it's adding another location. For me, I added paddle boards a few years ago, and now we have a whole nother paddle business. So you never know what you're going to get out of it if you try different things, right? It could be a whole nother little feeder business. So keep things fresh. Think of some new things you can add this spring, this summer, okay? Really think about your area, where you live. Is there an element of water that you could do some water? Even if it's not on boards, but they're going in and like sprinting up to their waistline in the water and then getting out on the beach. So maybe it's adding a sand training kind of class to it. Maybe it's adding a tire class. Get a bunch of tires. Use old ones from the tire place for free. Maybe it's adding a new style. You're going to offer a yoga class once a week. Okay, so we have to keep being, fresh with our training. Maybe we have to go get a new certification, learn a new thing. Okay, so stay inspired. Keep going after your goals and your dreams of running a fitness business. Don't give up. If you have questions at all, just post them below. If I don't know the answer, some of the trainers that follow us do. And I just have to say, put the fuel in the fire, baby. Don't be scared to go out and just do it. Maybe you have to work a little bit of your old job while you're doing some training and kind of do that little balance until, you know, the one side's doing enough that you can quit that job. But when you know that time's right, quit the job and just go for it, because this is the best job out there. We get to yell at people and tease them and push them and compliment them, inspire and motivate them and give them huge change and results and help them get after their goals. What's better than all of that? All right. Some of these people are doctors or lawyers or teachers or whatever their job is. They might not listen to anyone all day, and then they come into our class and we make them sweat and we make them cry and we make them hurt, but we give them results and they love it and they're paying for it. So it's a really good job and it's fun, and you know, it's our own time and our own schedule. Okay, another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, I've had a lot of emails. We get tons of emails every day from trainers all over the world. If you have any questions, it's right here, adrenalinefit@gmail.com. It might take me a day or two to get back to people, but I usually do. Or I send you to a video that I know I've made that has kind of that answer to it, the question. But a lot of people have asked me about, like, how do you structure a class? I watch your video, but I can't take it and go and do it in the class. I've heard this for years. They don't know the timing and where to put it. And you know what? The videos are the best I could do in that way. But so after having all these emails and people asking, my husband and I have decided to make these training guides. So we're going to start having some training guides on AXFIT.COM. There's going to be like the trainer's den, and you go in there and then there's going to be all these different workouts. These aren't free. I'm sorry. I love doing the videos. I'll never stop. I'll always post at least 2 a week. I might even start adding a third in soon of like a little workout I'm going to do in my yard. But I'll never stop my YouTube channel. So don't be saying below I'm selling out, because I'm not selling out. But many people have asked to buy my training guides. And so I'm going to have some training guides for sale on my site. And we're hoping to have it up in the next 2 weeks. We're just doing the last little bits on them. This has been a project we've been working on for about 2 years now. Whenever we have some time, we like get after it. Okay, so I want to know your comments. Do you think it's a good idea, these training guides? Could you see yourself wanting to have these AXFIT training guides to use? Okay, they're going to be pretty awesome. It's going to have like the full breakdown of the workout, and then it's going to have a snapshot. And the snapshot's just a printable version you could put on your clipboard and bring to class. It's going to be very discreet. It's not going to be too much like AXFIT this or that, so that your clients don't even know you're using it. I want it to kind of just look like a piece of paper that you kind of wrote up. So it's going to kind of have that look and feel to it. AXFIT blueprints, we're calling them, and I'm super pumped about it. So let me know what you guys think. I'd love that. Appreciate kind of, you know, your thoughts on that. Okay guys, that's it. Just a little talk today. And if there's new trainers out there that are thinking of starting their boot camp this spring, now is the time. You know, you can get outside with your classes. You're not paying rent. Oh, Fernando, look at him. He's so cute. You can get outside with your classes with no rent. Maybe there's a park permit. You'll have to look in your own city's kind of rules on that, but definitely get after it. Even if you're just an inspired, you know, you have a job somewhere else, but you're inspired to train people, do a class a week. What do you have to lose? Okay, go get your certification. It's not the hugest course. You don't have to go have your human kinetics to run a boot camp. So, you know, you start somewhere. Anyways, have a great week, guys. I have a great workout I'm working on for you guys for Sunday, and then I'll meet you back here next week. I'm going to talk about equipment and like centers, like going to like a center and what kind of equipment you should look out for that they have. I'm actually going to bring you guys with me to the place I rent, kind of show you the behind the scenes and how things kind of run there. Okay, have a great week. See you guys next one, and talk to you then. Bye. Peace. Bum, 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 bum.